Okay, hello world. Today, I feel like reading that thing because a while back we read Total Fiery Island 16, and it was the world record most boring contest ever, where they were just jumping over hurdles, and I made these like giant panels of Snowball struggling to make it happen, and then he gets kicked out, and then at the very end of this book, we're left on a cliffhanger, sort of, where the other three contestants are just jumping through more and more absurd panels of like what the hurdles are. And they are Ice Cube, Bubble, and Pencil. And I'm really excited to finally advance to TFI 17, because compared to 16, 17 is like a whole saga. Like a lot more plot advances happen and a lot of interactions between characters. So let's get into it. Oh, before this video ends, I also want to report that today is December 12th, 2022, which means that today is actually 10 Words of Wisdom's 7th birthday. And like I said in my last Human-y video, I am working on it right now. I'm making pretty good progress. You can see this. Here's some clips of me animating stuff. TWOW 25B, it's still scheduled for somewhere between the 16th and 21st. But I just figured that since today is like the exact TWOW 7th birthday itself, I should just say, hooray, celebrate the anniversary of 10 Words of Wisdom. 2 events at once. This and also Total Fire Island book 17. So let's get into it. This book, which you can see on the Google Drive, is called Hurdles 3. So we're at the third part of the Hurdles contest. And it's also WETH-FPC. And we're going to soon find out what that stands for. So here we go. First, spread. As we open the book, we have Pencil moving through this almost impossible hurdle path. And then she lands on her 2 feet, lurches forward. And then what does she say? Oh, right. Okay, so, after, like, we went through the storm of difficult hurdles. And then she looks, she says, "Ha! This hurdle!" And then Bubble finishes her sentence. "It's so short." And you can see I drew it in 3D this time. The hurdles, you can see all like length, height, width, and all that. And so now they're going to start talking to each other. Ice Cube says, "Finishing someone else's sentences is weird." I know it sounds like X, but you're just going to have to deal with that. Oh, now they're ganging up on her. "Yeah, well, we don't care about that." No, "we don't care about that Ice Cube." Okay, so what's with the pettiness? What's with the fighting? And then she's just saying, "Hey, I was just saying. I mean, just because..." I wonder if there's a way to make my voice sound less like X and more like Ice Cube. "Oh, it's great to be alive." I can't do it. Anyway, "just because of this contest doesn't mean we're just not friends anymore." Now here's a kicker. Like, this is what's really started the alliance, because I know that everyone knows about Match, Pencil, and Bubble like being on the balance beam saying, "Let's form an alliance." But this is where it really started, because this was 2008. "Match, Pencil, Bubble, and me, we're the best group of friends." So it goes way back, and listen, the alliance members, Match, Pencil, Bubble, and me. And this is partially why in the first episode Ice Cube looks over the bouncing and says, like, "What, an alliance? I gotta join." It's because she was always in that alliance. Like, she got... Well, okay, I don't want to spoil it yet, but, in the original, it was the 4 of them. She said, "We 4 females were the final 4 females out of 7 females." I do think it's weird to use the word female as a noun, but, like, in the context of, like, 2008, I don't think, like, that conversation was had yet, but I think it's, like, use female as an adjective, but then, well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, Ice Cube says, "See, that proves friendship works. So don't get all mean." By the way, the only mean thing they've done so far is, say, like, one sentence, like, "We don't care about that." I guess that's kind of mean. But, like, compared to what they're going to do later in BFDIA and all that and later, this is just, like, not that bad. Okay, actually, this is kind of bad. "Nice little speech you got there, Ice Cube. No. Oh my god, Bubble is the one, like, with the scathing remark. Like, usually Bubble is kind of the nice mediator, so what's going on? Okay, so we get an angry Ice Cube here. She's, like, not even saying anything. She's just making this face with a slightly open mouth, so she's clearly just thinking. She kicks a glue bottle over the side. Oh... So she stomps on it. Look at that, like, 3D drawing. Like, you can literally see the, like, impression in the flexible glue bottle. Splut, glorp. Pencil has her feet glued to the ground. And she doesn't even know. Her face is just like the most like expressionless smile. Like it doesn't even know. And then she laughs to herself. The next one's even shorter. But what's going to happen? Oh my god. You can see the glue. How does she not feel it? Okay, I'm going to scroll in so you can't see. Oh, look at this. She bends her, like, you can almost imagine this being animated. I'm not going to animate this, but like the step-by-step motion of like, she bends her knees, then she extends them, expecting to like fly into the air because that's how you jump. And she says, why can't I jump? And then she skids onto the elimination zone, like it pushes her to the end. Oh no! And then there's only one of them left. It goes ding. There's only one yelling beaver, Ice Cube, and only one murderer trout, Bubble, left. I'm out! I don't know if that sounds like Pencil. If it doesn't, that's too bad. I don't voice Pencil. Oh my gosh, this is the dramatic Bubble saga where like she just like limps and like flops all over the place. Look how much her body's flopping. Noyo, why do you hoist the loive moi point soil? And then she's like comatose here. Okay. And then she just pops. Like she needed her friend so much. She was so dependent that when her friend was just eliminated, not even dead, she's still there but eliminated, she literally pops to death. Then Ice Cube jumps in the air. Like she jumps way higher than the hurdle and her eye is like a tiny heart. And then the announcer says, and the yelling beavers win. You don't have to jump that high, Ice Cube. I remember writing that line. Like the joke is like she's like 10 times higher than she needs to be. So as expected, the yelling beavers lose, and it wouldn't make sense for the other team to lose because then like Ice Cube would be out and the entire yelling beavers would be like exterminated. But this way it'll finish with 1v1 as it should. Oh no, Snowball's still in it. Okay, never mind. I forgot Snowball, like he's still on Ice Cube's team, but he was already eliminated, so yeah. So Pencil says, sorry I had to vote you, Bubble. And then Bubble says, oi, koi, oi, oi, oi. And it makes sense that they had to vote for each other because there's no one else to vote for. But then as you remember, they also now get to have the eliminated former members of the team vote. So everyone on the Murderer Trout who like used to be in the show but not anymore gets to vote. I don't know what like this stick figure thing is. Like that's kind of horrifying. But yeah, like I don't remember who else was on the team. Like Woody and Golf Ball, Eraser, Firey. I think those people were on the Murderer Trout. I don't quite remember. But anyway, out of them, the announcer says Bubble has 5 votes, Pencil 6. Goodbye, Pencil. But you can't just not jump. I mean, she tried, and then Bubble does their same like flailing wail again. Noyo, why did you have to loive moi point soil? Like literally, it looks the same. And the same pose as the panels. Like I literally traced it. Hashtag plagiarize myself. Then Bubble's comatose again, and then she's gonna pop again. She's gonna be so predictable, right? Pop. Oh my god. Oh no, wait, she didn't pop. So she says, wait. 6 plus 5 is 11. Noit, oi. Wait, hold up. Oh no. Pencil got 6, Bubble got 5. So Pencil's eliminated. So Bubble is sad because she's still in, but her friend's out. But she's doing math, and she says, like, wait. More people voted than there are team members on our team. Something fishy's happening. On the TV, into the tiny loser chamber, what are people going to say? Eraser says, okay, I want to get it over with. I voted 4 times, 3 extra for Pencil. Pencil actually has 3 votes and Bubble 5. Happy now? Okay, so Eraser, like, rigged the vote, and I don't know why. Like, does Eraser want, let's see, Bubble to win and he wants Eraser out? I don't know why, though. Maybe Eraser's just being a troublemaker, but this is a premonition for BFDI episode 3 when they actually cheat, I guess. Anyway, Bubble says, oi koi doin, oi woisht, oi kud hoi voyoin, I'm soyoin. And it's like weird because like she's actually happy that she would rather be eliminated than her friend Pencil, and now she's like walking off the show. But like to be in the tiny loser chamber is not fun. So the next day. Oh, okay. So first of all, you know, I said like, oh, this team can't lose because it's like 2 versus 1 and you can't have the team with one person lose. It was actually 2v2 with Snowball. So it could have gone either way, but still. What I had here is going to answer what WETHFPC stands for on the actual book. So the announcer wakes them up by saying, the Murderer Trout or just Pencil, 1. Because you can see this is the breakdown. Ice Cube says, but the contest! And then Snowball's like, it has not started! And then Ice Cube says, oops, ha ha. Why did she say oops, ha ha? I'm not quite sure. Oh, this is like a clever joke. Ice Cube and Snowball finished each other's sentences, and like yesterday Ice Cube was saying to Pencil that finishing each other's sentences is weird. So then the announcer reveals the truth. This is what WTHPC stands for. Whichever team has fewer people contest. So, because the team with 2 people has more members, they lose the contest. And I designed it that way because there's absolutely no way that I wouldn't finish Total Fiery Island without a 1v1, right? You have to have 1v1. Okay, so now the Yelling Beavers have to vote either Snowball or Ice Cube off. But they have to include the eliminated contestants, team members, because, you know, they would just each vote each other. So Ice Cube says, Snowball! And Snowball says, Ice Cube, duh! And I like Snowball, but Ice Cube, oh. We're gonna skip that. And then Teardrop doesn't answer. And like she doesn't vote at all. Not gonna answer. Because like in BFDI episode 25, remember like the announcer's like, Teardrop, are you gonna vote? And she just goes like, no. Like she just shakes her head and doesn't even try. So I guess she's okay with forfeiting her vote. Oh my god. Okay. Match says, you've like got to be kidding. Snow like ball. But I do hate Ice Cube for like voting me off. So I guess Match's beef with Boast. Rocky's like, Ice Cube! Tennis Ball's like, Ice Cube should go bye-bye. And then Flower was also on the team. I forgot about that. Oh, okay, so it's tied. I think it's like 3 votes for each person, right? Like we got 1 Snowball, 2 Snowball, 3 Snowball, and then 1 Ice Cube, 2 Ice Cube, 3 Ice Cube. So they're tied at 3. So Flower, okay, I can't voice Flower either, but I know that it's like really painful for Michael to voice her, so it's gonna be painful. Yeah, I know. Ice Cube has 3, Snowball has 3. Kind of sounds like Brace Lady, whatever. So it's all my choice. But are you stupid? You should know who I want. They let this get into the wrong hands. Which is like totally relatable, right? Because, you know, if the previous 6 people had voted differently, then it wouldn't have come down to Flower. So here's what I think is like the cool plot. I don't know if it's a plot point, but it's like just a connection to the past. Here's a video. I'm just gonna talk in my normal voice. I can't do this anymore. Here's a video that makes it way too obvious who I want. Boop. Bzzt. So they use the TV a lot in this universe, especially in the Tiny Loser Chamber. But I think it's kind of cool because, I don't know, it's like a recurring technology. So if you remember from the very first Total Fiery Island episode, okay, I guess some random character says, this is easy, and another random character says, tennis ball. But like, this is actually the very beginning of like BFDI episode 1 also. Don't you think I look fabulous? Oh, no! Smack! That's the clip, right? Like, they said that on the balance beam. They also said it in Battle for Dream Island episode 1. What if I like search that? BFDI 1A? We can literally watch it. I don't know how... Is this gonna play?
Yeah, I know. She was so surprised. Really?
It's like within the first 5 seconds.
Oh, fabulous. Like the time she asked, she was beautiful. Ice Cube, don't you think I look beautiful? Oh, no.
That was it. They said the line. Okay, yeah, we all know that part. So, like, this is Flower reflecting on that portion. So she says, stop the movie! You don't want... Oh, okay, it's like the movie shows her slapping Ice Cube to the ground. Stop the movie! You know I don't want them to see that! It must be broken. Ice Cube, leave! Oh, and then you can see that like the TV is still playing the movie from before. And then like in the movie recording, you can hear that Firey and Coney are still fighting. And Coney says, sorry, I forgot. And then Flower says, no, you won't forget! She's like responding to a movie, but like she's trying to tell people, you will not forget that Ice Cube dissed me. Bam. Okay, so that's part of the movie. So this means Ice Cube is eliminated solely by Flower's hand. And that's only because Ice Cube didn't say Flower was beautiful. I just think that like it's really cool because it means that one thing that Ice Cube said ages ago, just the oh no, came to bite her in the butt, and she got eliminated. It's final 2 now. The only remaining people are Pencil, representing the murderer Trout, and Snowball, representing the yelling beavers. And that's it. It's the final 2. And that's it for the book. Like, that was such a jam-packed book in terms of, like, stuff that happened. I think every page has, like, the plot moving forward. And that means we only have one book left, which is called Total Fiery Island 18. I'm not going to show what it's called yet, because that's going to be a secret for next time. I am reading through this now. Actually, yeah. It does reveal the winner. Although we all know... Like, I already revealed who the winner was, like, 10 years ago or something. I forget. So people already know if they want to find out, but I won't say it here in case you don't want to be spoiled. But yeah. We have read through 17 Total Fiery Island books. It's quite a meaty stack now. And we only have one left. Yeah, thank you for following this journey. Soon Total Fiery Island reading will be complete. This weird series that I've been doing will be over. Okay, well, thank you for watching this one. Goodbye.